Good morning everybody. I am actually on my way to work, on my way to downtown. So it's 6:41 in the morning. I was supposed to be there at 7:30, but I was going to try to be there at 7. The reason for that is because I need to be as close to my 9 hours as possible, because they're going to be paying me the... Doesn't make sense actually now that I think about it. I'm on my way because I need to make sure that I'm putting in my hours. That's the way I should have put it, and that's the way it should be. So as I'm on my way to work, I actually had some good news from yesterday that I didn't actually talk about. I was actually not able to get into my parking structure yesterday, and then I mapped it out today. I was never able to keycard out because I didn't have to, because they towed my car. Those Take a second to breathe. Always taking a second to breathe before you snap back into something that you don't want to do. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. Before you snap back into a conscious state of mind that you don't want to be in. I don't want to relive it, but what I do know is that hopefully I'll be able to keycard out and then keycard back in, so that I could actually park in the structure, because yesterday I wasn't able to park in the structure. So stupid that they weren't able to reset, and that they weren't able to actually, oh man. Why? Tired as shit. What time did I go to sleep? I drove Vicente home, went back to the house, 12:30. I was probably out by like 1 or 2 o'clock. Realistically, I'm waking up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, because I just actually woke up, and then my alarm immediately went off after that. And I was like, holy smokes, what the hell? Alright, cool, get up, get my shit together, upload my video. Well, not upload it, but publish it, because I usually upload overnight. So publish it, and then I was like, alright, cool, let's do this. Let's go to work. And here I am now. I'm actually going to be doing a morning shift today and tomorrow before I actually head out to probably Carlsbad, if me and my mom don't decide to do something else, which I was thinking that I kind of actually do want to do something else, but we'll see when the time gets there. I do know one thing, that the thing that I want to do most is focus on the programs. I just really want to go into a store, especially in the store that you're visiting to. The one thing that you could leave as a lasting memory is knowledge. So focusing on the processes and the program will definitely give me the ability to enhance someone else's experience at work, and be able to help them to really understand why it is that we focus on the things that we do, just in case they haven't been explained to that scenario, especially since they've been so understaffed and so short-handed that the store manager in that store makes me feel like the one thing that I could do to help and support is to really just focus on helping people understand, and really helping them to see that the end game, the long term, is that they're going to be able to have more success being on process than they think that they would, focusing on whatever they think will make them faster, or whatever it is that cutting that corner will give them that they're not going to get from the actual process and program. Another thing, your boy's running out of gas. See, when my store is super close to the place I get gas, boom, every single time I've been getting closer to not running to less than a quarter tank. But today I'm admitting to you that I am at a quarter tank, and I am running lower, and I'm probably about to hit the gas right now. And it's gonna go down. I'm just thinking about it. Let's go. Yo, what's up everybody? So I'm actually just getting out of work, and it is 3:40 in the afternoon. Just walked to my car across the street at a new parking complex where I actually trust my car being there, because they use the license plate to determine which car is which, and if you've paid or you have your pass or not. So I decided to just park here for the day. Plus it was only it was actually $12.50, I think. Let me look at the thing. 12 bucks, not even $12.50, 12 bucks. Whereas the other parking structure for I think a 10-hour day, same amount of time, is actually I think $30. Doesn't make any sense to me, but I get it. Story of my life. I'm flipping tired, man. Gotta go get Vicente. That's on a good note. And I actually open tomorrow, so I know that I'll just have him until his mom gets off of work. And then, surprise, surprise, I have Vicente Saturday, and then Sunday he will be spending the day with me and his mother by force and by choice. That's right, because it's his birthday officially. And I don't know what I really want to do. I don't know if I want to blackfish it because we all have passes, and then just take them all to just take my son and his sister and then his mom. Not that it's a bad thing, but his mom, to maybe do like lunch with Shamu. What is that shit? I think they have a lunch or a breakfast with Shamu. Not the breakfast, because the breakfast I think is a buffet. I think the lunch is too, but you know, like lately it's been hot, so I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know how I want to tear it up. I just know that I have to talk to his mom about it. Wah, wah. And I'm looking for hotels because me, my mom, and my son are gonna go to Legoland for I think 2 days in a row now that we're gonna have him Saturday officially. It's official. So let's go ahead and start our day. Yesterday I didn't vlog a lot, but I did pull my camera up, not realizing that I probably didn't even have enough footage to fill up an entire vlog where it would be like, all right, cool, at least 6 minutes. Nah, I added it up. It's like 3 minutes stretched to 4, and I'm like, oh man, these guys are gonna be so disappointed in me. I didn't throw up my drone. I didn't do anything I should have. Well, my life is the way it is because I love it. Let's go and go get. Let's go and go. Let's go and go and go. No, let's go get Vicente. Yeah.
I know that.
Oh, what? We had to come get gas, right, Papa? We had to come get gas. So we're at the Costco gas station because you know your boy always takes it down to the 0 miles left. And of course, I'm on 0 miles left, right, Papa?
Yep.
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 Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Don't mind that diaper. I'm actually just packing for our trip. Look, how Vicente get a backpack and I get a bag. So I just want to get everything ready for tomorrow. Took out my subs, editing right now, rendering a little quick clip for you guys so that I could upload that. But excuse me, I don't have a shirt on. I'm about to load up my car because we figured out what exactly we're gonna do. So we're gonna get a hotel for the next couple days up in Carlsbad by the beach, and we're gonna actually go to Legoland as part of just Vicente's birthday. Remember, Sunday's his actual birthday, but we're actually gonna be doing something as a family, like my immediate family, the next couple days. Whereas with his mom and me on his actual birthday, since that's part of our agreement, we're gonna be focusing on that day. So let me go ahead and load up the car. I also have to make sure that I can fit the stroller, but I figured that I'm charging my drone right now because I'm gonna throw that shit up. I'm gonna figure it out. I know I got a lot of things to think about, a lot of things that I'm trying to do, but at least if I have the option, I'm gonna give you guys the best content that I can, right? But if I don't give myself the option, like let's say I forget my camera, I forget my GoPro, then what good is that gonna do me when it comes time to trying to benefit the video, the vlog, and the flipping channel? You know what I mean? Oh dang, I got all blurry right there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Give me a second, let me load the car up. So much more space once I take out the subs. Controller, clothes. We sent this backpack with all his stuff, plus the stroller's gonna go right on top of here. My drone will probably go over here. I gotta take my stuff to clean my car because you never know when your car's gonna get dirty. Yo, so what I guess I didn't tell you is that it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I just took Vicente home probably like about an hour and a half ago, like around 11:30ish. I got him home, and then I knew that I had to start getting ready like tonight because after I get off of work, I'm gonna pick him up, and then I'm supposed to just go with my mom and we're gonna drive out. And we want to utilize the second half of, which would be Thursday, to just really relax in Carlsbad and just enjoy the scenery and everything that it has to offer. Because technically we will both be off like around 3-ish, 3:30-ish. Get off, I mean, be out there like around 5 or 6-ish, and it'll still be beautiful outside. Carlsbad, Oceanside, just that whole La Jolla all the way up is just really beautiful on the beach side. And not to say that there's not any beach side on San Diego County or just along the coast that isn't beautiful, but specifically those areas are very tourist friendly and very environmentally friendly, just because of the actual upkeep and neighborhood. It's just a different neck of the woods, that's it. But we are super excited to be embarking on something that is geared towards Vicente and the appreciation of his life and everything that he's done for me, and just in general with the channel, even because he probably gets a lot more he probably gets a lot more views than I realize, just because I get a lot of comments where people will tell me, or they'll Instagram me and they'll tell me like, your son is adorable or whatever it is. I'm like, nobody says that about me, but I guess it's just the drill. It is what it is. We have a lot of fun, and we are gonna have fun this weekend, so I'm so excited. That's the reason why I pulled out my subs, so that I could load everything into my trunk in the event that anybody wants to come with us. And I don't necessarily mean family and friends, but I do mean, like, let's say my sister doesn't want to drive, I'll be able to throw her in my car and it won't be an issue. And I feel like, you know, realistically that might not happen, but what will happen is how excited Vicente is gonna be all flipping day, because every single day that we're somewhere new, outdoors or wherever it may be, whatever it is, he realizes it and he knows it. And the energy that we have as a unit, that's what I'm gonna call us, a unit, because each person plays their part, is like uplifting. And that's I always say that this is the reason why I started the channel. But we always talk about the fact that I want to leave something for him. And this might not be it, but if he's able to go back and utilize YouTube and say, like, let's say for instance, this is what my dad stood for, this is what he spoke about, this is what he did in situations similar to mine, without having him have to talk to me, I feel like that is exactly what I envisioned in some aspect of the channel. The rest of it was just straight up. I always have shit to say. Not everyone always wants to hear me, but I imagine that there's a lot of people that feel like the opposite or the same as I do. So I just try to utilize the platform to be able to grow within the community, within the people that are in the same aspect of life, that are having the same issues that I am, that are into the same things that I am, that just essentially to do and live the same way that I imagine that I do, which is like just really family first, work and career second, but the priorities are still very high. And the expectation and the work ethic is, and dedication to what it is that I want to do, is to that same level as well. I didn't know it was going to turn into that. I just figured that we were just going to say, alright everybody, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow officially. I don't know if I'm going to pull up the camera and say good morning, because it'll technically be afternoon after I get off of work. And I might just be saying good afternoon, it doesn't sound as good. We might just stick with good morning, even if it's nighttime outside.